Yo, what's up? Y'all know what it is, the Black Brown Table with your boy TK, boxed in with TK. Today we're gonna bring you some boxing exclusive information, opinions, whatever you want to call it. What's up, TK? What's up, brother?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
What's
What's
up,
the
man?
deal?
You know, you got
Ready to go hard? Ready to
show
go hard?
started, man.
Talk
This
our
your
shit.
show. What you gonna be talking about today, bro?
A
What you gonna
little
be breaking
boxing
down?
history. Talk a little barbershop talk. Talk some shit to you. Probably get on your nerves a little bit. I'm waiting on a couple people to pop in here that was talking a little bit of shit. Just getting it in.
No,
Just
man, ain't
getting it
nobody.
in.
Ain't nobody gonna pop in, man. They're talking stuff, man. Ain't no, people busy, man. They ain't finna come on here, man. Let you embarrass them on no boxing,
Uh-huh.
aka Sutet.
Sutek.
You know what I'm saying? Go on, call his name out.
Sutek. What's the
Sutet,
other boy's name? What's the other boy? He said he got his crew. I guess it's
Sutet.
Mossy Boxing Gym.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's get it. Where you at, Soup?
But anyway, man, what's up, man? What's your first topic of the day, man? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
The first topic gonna be, I'm gonna say me and you should just get straight into it with your boy, uh, 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 Brown Bomber.
The Brown Bomber.
Yeah,
Oh man, why, man?
I just wanted to
why
start a fight early. I'm choosing violence.
Okay, so Brown Bomber. What about the Brown Bomber? What you gonna say? He's the best that ever did it. What you gonna say, man?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just talking trash. Nah, for real, I'm gonna bring up some history. I'm about to actually share my screen in a second. I'm just pulling it up right now. One of the boxers that I just was recently reading about kind of is super dope. I ain't gonna hit you with the dope shit, but
Well, let me ask you this, TK. Let me
yes,
ask you this, and while you pulling up your sources and all that.
uh huh,
Okay, in the boxing division, of course, we got everything from featherweight to heavyweight,
uh huh,
which we know now the heavyweight now is really a super heavyweight division.
right.
They say it's heavyweight. What do you think? Who you think don't produce the best champions between feather to heavy? I mean, I know we're talking about a lot of fighters, but who have produced the most exciting champions? What's
Me,
match best to watch? Look, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna look at boxing,
uh huh.
who for a featherweight fight or a heavyweight fight?
Just depend on the time. I like the heavyweight division more than anyone, just because I'm a big dude. But the welterweights have been killing it for a minute, going down, watching them come up the welterweight. I like that too. It's been exciting. With the lower class weights, heavyweight ain't really been that exciting, man. We had the little fiasco recently in my eyes, but uh, boxing, uh, I'm gonna say the welterweight right now. The welterweight's got the best fights going on. They talking the most shit, and hopefully Bud and Errol Spence will kind of like make that shit happen. I just think that right now it's a lot of politics. Errol Spence is the king, and Bud trying to come up, and so that's what I'm really most excited about right now.
Hmm.
How about you though?
Oh man, I mean, now I'm gonna tell you the two weights that I always watch. Well, the three been the light heavyweight, heavyweight, and always been like the welterweight champion. I think that when you look at a lot of the fighters, you're gonna look at a lot of those welterweight champions was a lot of big names, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
From the Hitman Hearn to Marvin Magler to Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, they done had a lot of champions.
right.
You know
And
what
that's what I'm saying because they got the speed, they got the power that you like to see, got the knockout ability, and then they get to show off their boxing skills a lot more than say a heavyweight fight. So I get that.
That's what's up, man. I mean, let me ask you this then. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Roy Jones is a real fighter, man, champion?
Roy Jones?
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about Roy. Jones Jr., son.
Ah, I think he is a champion, but I don't think he was a great boxer. I think he was an athlete that could box.
And I'd say you, and with that opinion, I know you're above the Mason Dixon line. That be, with that opinion, I know you're above the Mason Dixon line.
Listen,
So
listen, he could box. He definitely could box, but as soon as he lost his speed, he got knocked the fuck out. Like, and that's you know what I mean. It should have been talent, or excuse me, skills that held him down. Like comparing to the alien, who is his contemporary, he could box. He didn't
let me
have
ask
no great athleticism, but you know what I mean. He could box, so he stayed in the game till he was down there 52, and the white boy tried to kill him.
that being said, what's up, Chauncey? What's up, bro? What's up? What's up?
Was the
With that
deal?
being
What's the deal?
said,
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you this, TK, before because I know you want to throw some history up in this thing. You know, it wouldn't even be right.
It wouldn't
Okay,
be.
being that boxing
Mm-hmm.
at first it was a predominant white champion sport, right? At one time it was a predominant white.
Right
All
there.
your
No,
champions
I
mostly
didn't.
was white.
Go ahead.
Then it came back, I guess, black. Do
Right.
with the late in the last, I'm gonna say 10 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider it a mainly black sport now? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of white guys with them belts, man.
Uh, I mean, you're gonna have other groups in the fight game. You know what I mean? The Mexicans get it in heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's just a black sport. I think that we pay attention to it in America a lot more than other sports. But plus, with Floyd brought a lot of attention to the game that it needed at that time. We need another one of him to come up. That's why I'm hoping this Bud and Errol Spence fight happens so bad.
Well, I'm gonna say this before you go into, you know what I'm saying, your thing, but you know, Chris Rock once said, man, the poor the group, the better the fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm agreeing.
That
Agreeing.
being said, man, you finna bring up this who you finna talk about right now?
I was just going to start from the jump with Tom Malone, but Molyneux, excuse me. Uh,
Tom Mello. Whoa, go ahead, man. What about Tom Mello, man?
man, he was a G. He was a wild bull. He came up off of slavery. I ain't even going to show this right now. You know what I mean? Uh,
What you mean he came up off of slavery, bro?
he came out of slavery. His origin story is weird. So he was a slave, uh, and his owner had a boxing match set up, and he kind of suckered the boy. You know what I mean? He acted like he wasn't really interested, but he could really box and get down a little bit. He had some talent. I ain't gonna say he could box yet. And so the nigga played the bull. The bull came to him and was like, "Fuck it, I'll pay you $500 and I'll let you go if you fight the bull if you train for real." So then he started training for real. Whooped the bull's ass, took his money, left, went straight to New York. Then he went to this little market. It's called like St. Catherine's Market in New York, and then that's where he just made his bones. And then he became like what you would call a champion. So he went across the river to fight the so-called champion of England. Ended up getting trained by another great legend and got the title, but he got robbed and shit. And that's just like the origin of black boxing for you a little bit. There's more to it, and there's a lot more detail you could go into. I might drop a source. I don't know yet. I'm waiting on somebody to talk some shit. You know who I'm waiting on? Soup Tech. He was talking all that trash. I
Dang.
just remind him he ain't ready.
Well, I'm gonna drop one, man. I'm gonna drop one, man. You know what I'm saying? This a brother that, and we talk about boxing, and a lot of us. I'm gonna just say a lot of us that I'm gonna say YouTubers. A
Uh,
lot of us, of course, we know about Muhammad Ali.
right.
Of course, we know about Spinks and Frazier and the Sugar Ray Leonards and all that because most people that watch boxing, if you watch boxing, you got to know about them because the commentators always bring them up when they talking about the fighters that's fighting at the time. You know what I'm saying?
You got to compare it to.
So I'm gonna let me see who you got in the Thurman and Burr. Okay, then TK, there go a question for you right there.
Go ahead.
No, it's a question right there. Read the comment, bro. The brother got it.
Thurman or Burroughs? I'm gonna give it to Thurman. Thurman's a better boxer for real. We lunch on him because he be inactive. He could box for real. He just got a weak stomach, which only a better skilled boxer than Burroughs would be able to really attack.
I'm gonna give us some way free, man. For the people that don't know, man, when you talk about boxing, man, we going all the way to the 1700s, man.
Oh,
Talk
you
about this
sure?
guy, Bill Richmond, was a
Uh-huh.
British boxer born into slavery in Richmond, Bill Richmond, Richmond Town, anyway, New
That's
York.
who was that's who was training the bull.
Although born in colonial America, he lived the majority of his life in England, where all his boxing contests took place. Richmond went from England to 1777, where he and his education paid for what? Where he had his education paid for. He was educated. Oh my God. He then apprenticed as a cabinet maker in New York, you know what I'm saying, in York. Anyway, for those who don't know, when you talk about black fighters, you cannot forget the Black Terror. That's what he was called. That's how I remember this guy because his nickname is something you can't forget. The Black Terror. And once again, he was a welterweight. Welterweight, about 5'9", from Britain. You know what I'm saying? His total fights was 19, total wins 17, KO. They don't know, losses 2. Lost out of 19 fights. You know what I'm saying? He won 17 of them. But for those who don't know, there goes somebody that you can, you know what I'm saying, go when we talk about boxing and we talk about the history of boxing. You cannot talk about the history of boxing without talking about Bill Richmond, the Black Terror. You got anybody you know go by the name of Black Terror, man? You know what I'm saying?
um, nah, they probably in jail.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. Just think about it. And a lot of those black fighters, man, it's crazy. A lot of those black fighters, they gave them crazy nicknames, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? At that time, it always was something referring to their color, man. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The black doo-doo state, you know what I'm saying?
little chocolate, old head
Yeah, the
chocolate.
chocolate turd. You know what I'm saying?
Night,
You know what I'm saying? But
the dark night.
let me ask you this, TK.
Go hard.
When you talk about boxing, man,
Uh huh.
you know what I'm saying? Because when I refer to boxing, I always remember one of my favorite fighters saying he always said this: "Do you consider boxing a science? And if it is, what makes it a science?" You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I feel like it's a science because every punch and every parry means something and is a counter to whatever your opponent is doing. And if you're not skilled in it, you're gonna get beat the fuck up.
I know, but you know what makes it a science? You know what I'm saying? They always talk about sweet science. You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
sweet science. It's the sweet science of combat, man. You can get your ass whooped out here. Like throwing a jab is a skill. Throwing a hook is a skill. A body punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you've been in a street fight and y'all tussled for 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody got winded and you punched him in the face. That ain't boxing. You know what I'm saying? Boxing, it's concentration, it's strategy. You know what I'm saying? It's taking them a couple of weeks before you get up in that motherfucking ring with another man who did the same shit. And knowing that when he's coming towards you with that, whatever, you need to do something to counter that.
The brother said you got static on your mic, TK.
Oh, my bad. Is that better?
I don't know. I ain't hear, but you
No, no,
know,
no. Put a one if it's better.
you know what I'm saying the brother say punch PlayStation.
Exactly, bro. They're not. They're
Fact,
not
facts,
tearing their
man.
hips. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying?
You know, for those who don't, you know what I'm saying, for those who never boxed or experienced the train of boxing, man, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for a person to get in that ring, man, to study, to to learn proper foot placement, hand
Right.
placement, to protect your body. I mean, it takes a lot, man. You know
It's
what
a
I'm
lot.
saying? And
You're a warrior in there. You step in that ring. I got a lot of respect for you. I ain't gonna hold you. I might talk shit about you as a fan, but a boxer's a boxer. You know what I mean? We just had that argument. And I had to come to the realization that sometimes you can't talk down on a person that's in the ring just because you think they garbage.
Chauncey, hey, bro,
Post your coffee, bro.
hey, Chauncey, place your business in there for me, please, Chauncey, if you don't mind. You
Yeah,
know,
matter of fact, this show is sponsored by the African package from Chauncey's Coffee Shop.
the brother
That
said
thing,
he will whoop everybody ass on the panel. That what's up, bro.
yo, 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 it's gonna be, it's gonna be a long day. Pack a lunch. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It might be. Hey, man, the way these young guys be throwing them bullets out, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it's good to fight no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, do we even have the art of fighting anymore? You know what I'm saying? That art, man. Like, it used to be like a special type of feel to be able to fight and to box and to punch and you know what I'm saying? Like, do we still have that element anymore, bro?
Agreed.
Let me ask you this.
I don't think it's there no more. I think that's just people scared to take that L.
Well, boxing and the let me ask you this.
God,
Should boxers fight in the street, bro?
hell no.
Should boxing say boxing fight in the street, man?
To that oatmeal cookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, never that. They should not real boxers, not boxers trained.
Tuna and oatmeal.
Yeah, he gonna
Dude, they train like that. That was up, man. I mean, something. You right. You don't. A lot of guys don't have that discipline that it
mm-hmm.
takes to train like that. But now I'm gonna say this right here, man.
Go on.
Speaking of boxing and street fighting, bro. I remember when I was younger, man, and I ain't trying to take nobody down hood lane, but
it feels like it. It feels like it.
bro, I remember I was younger, man, and there was this guy, man, that I mean, man, this dude was an incredible fighter, man. I ain't gonna lie. His name was Baby Junior, man.
Baby Junior.
But he told me, man, and I used to always watch it when he fought. Man, he just said he used to look at Sugar Ray Leonard and imitate Sugar Ray Leonard, man.
Yeah.
He said he would wind his arm up and everything, man. I'm talking about dudes would sit there and let him wind his arm up, and he'll pop him with the right while they watching the left. And I was like, wow, man, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna lie, it was him that gave me my interest in boxing, bro. I wanted to learn how to box because of him.
And that's how you got into fighting like you do.
Yeah, that's how I got into boxing because I was like, damn, man, that dude can fight good. But he had no form of training, bro. He just said he looked at a lot of Sugar Ray Leonard, bro.
Now my brother punched me in the face. That's what made me want to punch him. He caught me with his left, bro. It was so fast.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Everybody got an answer until they get that first punch, bro.
Hey, bro, and you know what? If you could think after getting punched in the face, you could possibly be, a journeyman.
Hey, man, that's it, facts. Cause that boxing, and like I said, man, we talk about boxing. I say, man, who you think was the fastest boxer that you can think of that you can see?
The fastest?
Fastest in the ring, bro.
The fastest in the ring. Damn. It gotta be Sugar Ray.
Think of Sugar Ray, bro.
Yeah, him or Sugar Ray. I'm gonna stick with Sugar Ray. The fastest? Caught me off guard with that one. Who you think?
No, so man, I had a couple, man. Like at one time, of course, Sugar Ray. But at one time, I thought Jab Judah was
Zab was all right.
yeah.
You know what? I might be discriminating. Yeah.
But I'm gonna say, man, and then for the amount of weight that he had, I thought Roy Jones Jr. was pretty fast for his weight class. But I'm gonna say, man, he's probably the fastest to me that I have seen. I gotta go with your boy Floyd, man.
Floyd's a phenom, bro. Who can you compare him to? Like that's just like it's athleticism with boxing IQ, with complete conditioning. Like there's nobody you really can compare him to except for the shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So let me ask you
Oh,
this:
uh-huh.
strongest, who's the strongest boxer that you ever witnessed, bro? Zab
Man,
did have good hand speed, Chauncey. You right.
he did. Zab was off the hook. I can't front on him, but is it still static on my mic?
I don't hear, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I don't hear it either. But the strongest boxer, probably mm, nah, Mike was a terrorist. I can't say he was just the
Bro,
strongest.
ain't no denying. Look, bro, I'm sorry. You can name whoever you want to name. Man, nobody could go in a ring and hit a joker so hard till he just thought about not fighting him, bro. Bro, you can. I mean, I was sleeping. Say what you got to say about Mike, but Mike Tyson was not only strong, but he was crazy strong, bro. Like
Right,
in his
right.
head, he
Like and
was.
then he was like he was fucking Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what else you could say about this man. He
Yeah,
was
like for his strength. I gotta say, man, I'm far as me seeing now. Um, what's called Foreman. Foreman used to be a pounder, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Foreman was a G. Frazier would knock you around.
But now you can't forget about the gangster, the gangster boxer.
Who listening?
Yes, man.
Yes, sir. You can't. He talk
What's
that
going on,
shit.
man?
See,
Is
you
it
know. I
true?
like violent shit.
Is it truth, man, or is it just rumor?
Mm-hmm.
Sonny Liston, did he actually work for the mob? Because they were saying that he actually was working for the mob.
Mm-hmm. He was their little
He
bull.
was a boxer, but he was working for the mob.
He was plugged in.
Hold on,
I
one
don't know.
second.
You know what? That should be one of the little boxing history Jones that we go figure out. Get some proof. Probably get beat the fuck up. Yeah, he had explosive power. That's what you would describe it as too, Chauncey. Explosive power. It was amazing to see. I'm glad we got to witness that shit. Just like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Except for them sucker fights. Hey Sean, where your boy Sue Tech? He running.
Um,
He didn't even want to make the fight.
I saw a clip, man, where
Uh-huh.
Muhammad Ali was trying to build a fight for Sonny Liston,
Hmm.
and Sonny Liston pulled out a pistol, man, and started shooting blanks at
Yeah. And bro Red.
him. Hey, man, Sonny Liston was trouble, man.
Good. That was good trouble. That's boxing.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we need that. We need some more excitement like that. A nigga that might punch you right in the face. Talking shit. Mike used to wig the fuck out at them Jones. Tell a reporter he was gonna give him the business.
Mm.
Man, who's your favorite fighter?
Man, so man, it just depends, bro. Like I'm saying, um, of course, I'm gonna have a southern bias, being
Mm,
that I'm, from the South. So I'm gonna have a southern bias, but you know what I'm saying, man. I guess during my time of watching boxing, the most scariest heavyweight that I know was Mike Tyson. I mean,
okay.
regardless of who people want to say, the most scariest heavyweight that I've seen was Mike Tyson. Um, welterweight, man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I like it's so many welterweights. I get no something. I can't even say I got a favorite boxer, bro. It just depends on the time period. Because I love Hitman Hearns.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But
he was like Hitman Hearns was like the greatest number 2 boxer ever.
yeah, man. But then you know what I'm saying. I also like Marvis Magler. You know what I'm saying?
Who? Who? Who
Melvin
you like?
Marvin Magler. You know his name. So, you know. Oh, hey man.
Say his name again.
You know I was talking about Marvelous, man. I'm just gonna say Marvelous. How about that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, marvelous. Marvelous. Marvelous with the bad.
Russell Roy Jones Jr. and Mayweather. That's what's up, Chauncey. That's what I'm talking about.
Mayweather might be the
Chauncey got to be below the Mason Dixon line. He got to be below the Mason because anybody above the Mason Dixon line, they do not want to give Roy Jones Jr. his props.
I want to give him his props. I think he could really box. I think he's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I do. Like, but I just don't think that. I think he was more of an athlete than he was a boxer. His
What you showing
guard
right now, bro?
sucked.
What you showing?
I'm just showing that Jack Johnson little clip that they banned because he beat that white boy ass.
That's what I'm talking about. In the house. In the house.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna say this right here. Jack Johnson probably was the most
All right, sir.
controversial.
For them people that got this, fair use. Go ahead, say it again.
He was probably the most controversial world champion that it was.
Yeah, he talked a lot of shit.
He talked a lot of stuff, and he was
Yeah,
talking
and
stuff to those white guys. And of course, he threw it in their face by riding around with the white women.
right,
Oh God, man. He was riding
right.
around with
Like,
the
and
white
then
women like nobody business, bro.
definitely was, and he was a G about it though. Like he was doing the right shit. He was living like he was supposed to live, beating their ass, challenging white supremacy. There was a couple before him. You know what I
Ain't that's
mean?
what got him, ain't that's what got put ain't that's what got him put in jail.
Yeah, definitely taking that chick across state lines.
Pause it right there, man. Go back and pause it right there, man. What? Oh
uh,
no, no. Go back to Jack Johnson, man. Show that screen, that picture again with him with the cigar, man. Man,
yeah,
bro, what
yeah.
what's throwing it in their face more, man? Big old, big old black jigger with a cigar in his mouth and a chinchilla around his neck. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? And look at the hat, man. That's Russian.
yep. He didn't care.
But look at his hands, man. Look how big the steering wheel. Look how big his hands is, man.
He was beating the shit out of people,
Yeah, man.
and I'm glad he did it.
And then they say he was riding around with two white women, bro.
He said, "I don't care. I'm gonna smack them on their ass at night and go
Oh
beat
my
your
god.
boyfriend up in the morning."
Oh my god, bro.
Chauncey said he down Alabama. That's why he liked Roy Jones. Roy Jones was dope, but soon as he got old quick, punch right in the face because he could never really box. I
No,
mean,
no. I'm
block,
gonna say this.
block,
I'm
block.
gonna tell you what was the start of the downfall of Roy Jones.
What's that?
Every boxer has somebody that just they match.
Yep, just
It's
got their
always that one boxer, man. And when he ran into Tarver, when he finally fought Tarver, that was the fight that he
yeah.
should have. That's the one that they kept avoiding. That it finally had caught up with him.
Yep. Tarver was broke, hungry, chasing him around.
Yeah, man. And it just
You know what? You know what? I ain't even going. You know what? Roy just wasn't. He wasn't prepared at all for them last couple. He was jumping up in the weights. You know what I'm saying? He had just beat Ruiz. He came down too quick. He ain't really. You know what I mean? Yeah, bullshit rap career. Y'all must have forgot.
oh man, stop, man. Don't be talking about that Roy, man. Man, know something? If YouTube wouldn't clip the video, man, I'd play that
Yeah,
video, man.
you would, cause you.
Roy said, man, look, Roy said that move I hit, knocked James Tony out. That's a move I got from a cockfight. Y'all must have forgot.
You think that is bars? That's horrible.
No, I'm not saying it's bars, man. It's just the fact that he's telling you what he did and where he got the move from, son.
Uh-huh. Is that where he got the move?
He got the move from a cockfight. He was fighting cocks.
He ain't moved when Tarvis threw that hook.
I know it. That's the thing. See, that's the fight he shouldn't have had.
Ah,
That's that one fight they kept trying to avoid that he should have kept avoiding that fight. He shouldn't have fought that
he
fight.
should have. He should have. He
You
should
know
have.
what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. He had a good career. I just hate. What I hate really most?
What?
I hate most, man, when them guys become commentators, man, and you hear the damage that's been done to them when they be talking and they be speaking and stuff.
Earth drunk.
Yeah, man, you can tell, like, you know what I'm saying, the damage that those licks don't took to the head.
I mean, yeah, certain fighters they should start pulling the plug. Like, yo, you can't take a right
I'm gonna ask
no
you this:
more. It just
what you think was the
you
most
have dead. Work, bro. Huh?
dirtiest fight that you seen, bro?
The dirtiest fight that I seen.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know, man. I think if you ain't punching them in the fucking nuts and shit, I don't think it's dirty.
What about headbutts, man?
Yeah.
Headbutts, man.
I
What about
mean, the
headbutts,
Tyson
man?
jump
Mike
was
said
kind
feel
of
like
ugly
all
with
coming.
I mean, that's probably the ugliest head, but I could just think of. But I don't, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Man,
Old
Mike said
boxers
that man
got
killed
talents.
headbutt him, man.
Uh, D-Hop was probably the dirtiest fighter of them all, but he had skills. That's what I'm saying. I think
Who
that's
was,
part of
bro?
it.
Who
So
was? Who was the dirtiest
the
fighter?
alien, fucking
Who?
B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins,
Oh,
Bernard
Bernard,
Hopkins.
man. But no, Bernard was a convict.
Bernard Hopkins got all the old man tricks.
What's
He
up
got
with
all
Billy
the
O?
old
Billy
man
O said,
tricks.
man, the headbutt ain't dirty, man. Bernard
It's not
Hopkins was
dirty.
a
That's what I'm
convict,
saying.
man. Bernard Hopkins
Say
fought like
again.
he was in prison.
Yeah, he definitely did. He led with his
He
head.
fought like he
You
was
know what
in
I'm
prison.
saying? But he was skilled enough. You know what I'm saying
Yeah,
to
now
make it.
he
To,
could fight. I'm not taking that away from him. Now he's a good
yeah.
fighter. He's a great fighter,
I'm
man.
using him as an example. If you could box as a skill, that's a real skill. This nigga could still beat the shit out of a regular motherfucker.
Do you think they cheated him out the Roy Jones fight?
Mm-mm. Nah, I don't know.
You think
Nah.
Roy Jones won that?
Roy beat him. Yeah, I ain't going to trip.
What
And
happened to Prince Hakeem, man?
he was never that dope. He's like, you
I
know what
know
I
that's
mean?
right.
You just, you know what I mean? Like I said, some people are just athletes. You know what I'm saying? So he could hop around and do all this dumb shit. But then when a motherfucker with some real skill meet up with you, he's just gonna keep tapping your fucking chin.
Hey,
Like
man.
remember Nonito Donaire? He's still out here. Remember he was supposed to be like the next Pacquiao? Then he lost all his confidence. Got it
Mm.
punched in his fucking face.
Now I
Chocolatito.
get some.
Not
Look who coming late, man.
oh, he try to walk to the ring late.
Yeah, the match already don't start. They already don't disqualify him, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? What up, bud? What's up, Sutek, man? How you doing, brother? How we doing?
Hey man, if you can get away with it. What up, yo?
But yeah, man. I'm just trying to see, man. Like Prince not seen, man. He was a pretty good dodger, man.
Yeah, I mean, again, an athlete, garbage, but
What happened to him, man? I think his
oh,
last fight, man, he was flying out on the carpet, did
oh god, see what I
when he
mean?
got beat. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, TK?
I know exactly who the fuck you talking about with the weird ass cut. hmm He used to come in all the time though. What did he say? Oh, he said Mike Tyson is overrated. I meant to say something on your Facebook and go crazy, but I said I'm gonna wait till the show. Can't stand
Yeah, he should come on the show, man.
you. Yeah, but it's waiting for you. Heard you was talking all this Garbino.
He was talking all that. I think I know boxing.
I think I know boxes. There it is. Go get your game.
Yeah, man.
He's an animal rock. I was doing that to my son all day today.
Speaking of now, I mean, now we can't have a boxing show without. Okay, check this out, man. Out of all of the great fighters that don't came from all the great fighters, man, that don't came from Philadelphia, man. How they put a goddamn
Yeah.
statue of, of a
Oh, the
fictional
white boy.
character, of a fictional character, bro?
Man, hey, man, hey, man. Hey man, it took two old ass boxers to clear off Joe Gans's grave. I guess they just forget about people. You know what I mean? We
I'm
was just
just
talking
saying,
about
bro.
how
I'm just saying, out of
yeah,
all the
definitely some
great
racism was
fighters,
definitely jumping,
out of
bro,
all the great fighters
bro.
that came from Philadelphia, they make a movie
Pennsylvania,
about Rocky Balboa, a fictional character, and then put a and put a statue up on him. Man, what type of crap is that, man?
bro. There is no excuse. Oh, you dropped that link for him?
Yeah, man.
In this corner, Kofi Pasai Masi Warriors.
I'm just saying, man.
Out of the same tree, Jim.
There you go. There you go. Two Tech. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Welcome to Boxed In with TK, man.
What up, man? What up?
What up,
Well, how
bro?
y'all doing, man?
Yeah, man. I stand on that though.
That Mike Tyson is overrated. Break it
Yeah.
down.
I mean, who did he fight? What adversary? What worthy adversary did he beat?
No, you. This is your argument. You
I'm
prove it.
just asking the question.
TK, I'll be right back. Y'all go ahead.
That's okay. I'm gonna tell you then. Nobody,
Break it down. Why nobody?
because he lost. He lost to every notable adversary that he fought. That includes all his 39. What he got to before he got to old boy
Keep going. I'm
Holyfield.
listening to you.
The niggas was bums. The niggas was bums. He
So
fought a Larry
you can say
Holmes.
that about you can
Go
say that
ahead.
about any great champion that had an explosive talent, bro. We can say that same shit about Floyd. Everybody's a bum. He held on
No,
to that title.
no. You can't say that about Floyd.
You can say that about Ali.
No, Ali fought anybody.
No, no. Name all the dudes before the four wars that you know about.
We talking about Tyson.
Nah, you can't. I'm showing you a comparison to what you're saying. You can't blame him for the field.
Mm-hmm.
How you blame him for the field?
I ain't blaming him for nothing. I'm just saying he ain't.
You saying he didn't fight anybody. What you're saying is that the field was so garbage that Tyson didn't fight nobody, but he became the champ, the youngest champ in history. And then whooped everybody's ass until then, till he didn't.
Until
So
he
either
fought somebody that was
everybody
really
was weak,
about that shit.
everybody was
Until he
weak.
got a
What
real
it,
fighter.
what it means is everybody was weak, or Mike Tyson was dope.
Everybody was weak. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're high. They're high.
That's what I'm
Keep proving
saying.
your point.
What did he
Keep proving
do?
your point. You keep proving the point. Keep proving the point.
What did he do against Holyfield?
You tell me.
He
You
got his
tell me.
ass whooped. What did he do against Lennox Lewis? He got his ass whooped.
And so every fight before that meant nothing.
Now, Buster Douglas was before that too.
And every fight before Buster,
Yeah,
which you know he won.
yeah, okay. Name those.
No, you name them. You the one that came
That's,
up with this weird theory.
that's the point. I can't. Them niggas is bombs.
Because you haven't decided to go look. So Trevor Burbick, all these dudes, Tyrell
Who?
Biggs, Larry Holmes, Tony
Where he
Tubbs,
fought Larry Holmes out
fight
of his
before.
prime. You know how
I'm just
old
giving you
Larry
that.
Holmes
So
was?
Larry Holmes is not a champion.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I said, do you know how old
He
the
said
nigga was?
name the dudes. I'm naming off some dudes for you.
Yeah, but that
Those are
don't count
bums.
though.
Oh,
That's
now
not
they
a
don't.
that's
What
not a
kind of weird
worthy
shit are you talking about?
that's
I
not a
don't.
worthy adversary. If a
That's
nigga if
that,
a nigga 40 years old in the ring, out of
I
shape,
agree with that.
that's not
I
what I'm
agree
talking
with
about, bro.
that. Tet T. I agree with that. I don't think he was the same after jail either. I think he had an attitude and something to prove. Kind of threw him off his thing.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, he
shit.
did say shit in his own
Fuck that.
words too. You know what I'm saying? He went through a rough period, so I agree with that.
Yeah, he went through a rough period. I ain't blaming him for that. I'm just saying
Bro, no, I'm not letting you skip past what you said. Never.
I'm just saying he overrated. Niggas look at him as
How do those fights
the
not count?
greatest.
How do those fights not count?
How do wet fights not count?
When he got the belts.
I'm talking about
No,
all the
no,
bombs.
no, 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 no.
I'm
We're talking
talking
about
about the nigga faced 40 bombs
fights
and he
before.
fought he fought three notable
So
adversaries
every fight before him was a bump.
before who?
Before the fights you're
Before he got
discussing, you saying those fights proved that he was garbage, because he fought some people that were skilled more than him, and he had some issues or whatever. We ain't even gonna make no excuses.
The notable fights that he fought before Holyfield, the niggas was fighting
I'm
either
not
a
naming
bomb.
them. I'm naming them. You're not naming them. You supposed to name them. You said this.
That's the point. The niggas is bums. You think you think I'm supposed to remember
Yeah,
bums by name?
no, yeah, no, you haven't go look at, bro. Come on, man. You
I
talking about
seen all the
boxing.
nigga
So you
fights.
can't have an argument like, oh, Mike Tyson's overrated by saying these things, but don't know his record.
How did
Mike
that mean
Tyson
that I
was
don't know his
fucking
record?
animal.
Because I don't know the nigga's
Mike Tyson.
name by
Let me
name.
ask you something. Did Mike Tyson win a belt with Customado?
What it what
Did
what?
Mike Tyson win a belt with Customado?
I don't know who the nigga was with. What that mean?
I just wanted to know if you knew about Mike Tyson because you be talking shit. Like I'm just saying, like you can't say Mike Tyson is overrated, but you don't know who his records with. It's
Yeah, I can say overrated, and I do know his record. I just don't know the
who's a
nigga's
top
name by
rated
heart.
fighter to you? Who's a top rated fighter to you?
A top rated fighter. What we talking about? What time?
No,
Anytime.
you know, yeah, we just discussing boxing.
I go with maybe a Sugar Ray Leonard.
Okay, that's an easy.
I
He
fuck
went
with
the wars,
Floyd.
but
Obviously,
name all the fighters he fought before the wars you know about.
oh, bro, I can't name all the.
Oh, you
Nuh-uh.
can't. No, see, you
Because I
can't
don't
talk shit.
just because I can't name off niggas off top of my head, that don't
No,
mean
I'm not saying
nothing,
you
bro.
can. I'm not saying you have to name them off top. I'm saying your point from the gate was Mike Tyson was overrated. I assumed
Overrated
I assumed it
because
was my mistake. I assumed that you had researched that opinion. That was an informed
yeah,
opinion.
I do.
It's really not. You only basing it off the fights that you seen when you was a kid.
No, I seen
That's
every
what you
last
told
one
me.
of the nigga fights, bro. What are
No,
you talking about?
you seen every
I ain't
Mike
talking about. I
Tyson
seen fights.
fight, but you can't
Yeah,
name
yeah.
none of the fighters.
I just named off several. How did what do you you want me to name off? You
No,
want me
no,
to
you
name off?
named off the
You
ones
want me to
that
name off the white boys that
no,
he knocked
no,
out in the
no,
first
no, no,
round, and I
no,
can't do that.
no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
I asked you. I named Larry Holmes. He is not a white man.
I said Larry Holmes before you did.
I- Name more. I'm saying, like I gave you other names. I gave you Tyrell Biggs, Tony Tucker,
Yeah, and I gave you other
Tony
names too.
Tubbs,
The
Mike.
notable ones that matter
I'm
in this
giving you
conversation.
world champions names that you're saying are
I
bums.
did too. I did too. I gave you real champions. I gave you
What are you
Holyfield. I
talking
gave
about?
you fucking
Like I'm not understanding your logic with your opinion.
yeah.
Like
You're not trying to hear my logic, bro.
I hear your
You going on a you
logic
going on a tangent.
because it wasn't an informed opinion. I thought you was about to go
You
hard.
didn't even hear my opinion.
You said Mike Tyson's overrated. That's your opinion, correct?
Yeah, and when I start to
I heard your
elaborate,
opinion, and then I said,
and when
"Well,
I
what
start
makes
to
you
elaborate, you start going on a tangent. You didn't even hear my shit.
your
You want me to
elaboration
call
doesn't
out
beat
every
my betting
white boy that
boxers?"
he knocked out in the first or second round. I can't do that.
I
I
did not
can't do
ask
that
you
off the
to
top of
name
my
one
head.
white boy. Not color didn't even play into this. I asked you about Mike
That's most of
Tyson's
the niggas
record.
that he was knocking
I
out.
asked you about Mike Tyson's record prior to the fights that you named. You said I cannot remember those names. I said okay. I gave you four.
I
You
gave
said
you,
Larry
but
Holmes. So
hold
hold
on.
on.
I
You
gave
said
you
Larry
no.
Holmes.
No.
King,
I
King,
said Larry
you said
Holmes.
Larry Holmes
You
before
said
me. Okay,
Tony Tucker.
okay, all right. So I'm like I was about to say.
I
You
know
said
who Tony
you gave
Tucker.
me
I know
Larry
who all
Holmes.
these
I'm
dudes
giving
is,
you
bro.
Larry Holmes. I gave you three other
Okay, so you name one of the what
gave
you
Hey,
name
you
hey,
one of
three
hold on,
you
champions.
you give me his second fight.
hold on. Hey,
You
look,
give me his second fight.
Sutek, TK, hold on 1 second, bro. I just came back. Um, this what we'll
Dang,
do,
dang.
so everybody can like hear everybody's perspective. What we'll do, um, we'll let Sutek, whoever asked the other one a question, we'll get that person a chance to answer it, and then y'all can go back and forth. Just make sure so the audience can know that it's a topic of you know what I'm saying. Both of y'all giving facts or opinions or whatever, but want nobody overtalk nobody and everybody be able to understand each other. We can do that.
Yeah, this is organization.
Yeah, yeah. So um
It's a dirty fight. Ding, ding.
So y'all talking about what, Mike Tyson right now? Is he overrated?
Yes, that's what we talk about. Is Tyson overrated? Overrated. That don't mean he wasn't a good fighter. Or do we agree on that?
TK?
I think Mike Tyson is one of the greatest boxers to ever do the damn thing. I do not think him. I do not believe him to be overrated, in my opinion.
Can you
Okay, so
can either one of y'all back the other one claim up?
I got another question. What notable fights did he win? What notable people in that prime? I ain't talking about Larry Holmes when he almost 40. I ain't talking about those. I'm talking about a notable fight in their prime.
Tyrell Biggs, Tony Tubbs, Michael Spinks, Frank Bruno,
I
all
give
up
you.
top
I
in
give.
the. I wasn't done, King. You just
Okay.
asked me. Now, may I ask a question?
Mhm.
Outside of the fights that you already named, what what other fights did you watch with Mike Tyson that bring you to the opinion that he is overrated? He has 6 losses, 50 wins.
Ask the question one more time.
Outside of the fights that you already named,
Hmm.
why do you have this opinion of Mike Tyson?
Because I feel like every notable fight that he lost. That wasn't a Tony Tucker was a good fight, a good fighter. Excuse me. He wasn't an adversary. Larry Holmes was a good fighter in his prime, but dude was almost 40. Larry Holmes is one of the greatest. I understand that. But dude was what, 38 years old or some shit like that?
I didn't say
He was
him
out
when I just named him. I gave you Larry Holmes.
No,
You
I brought up Larry Holmes actually.
I know
I
something.
gave you Larry Holmes.
I know something. I check this out. I'm agree with the I'm gonna say I know something. I'm gonna say Larry Holmes shouldn't be considered one of Mike Tyson's um premier victories, and the
Because
reason
he was
why
trying to murder the nigga.
I really think that was
agree.
just
I agree.
Don King taking advantage of another champion, the same way
Right,
he did with
right,
Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes.
right. Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? Because Muhammad Ali should have never been fighting Larry Holmes at that time, and Larry Holmes should have been fighting Mike Tyson. So let's take Larry Holmes off of the table. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Larry
The
Holmes be off
reason
the table.
Tyson even wanted to fight Larry Holmes is because he beat Ali.
Because we beat Ali. We are, bro, listen, we could discuss all the fights that we've seen as kids and all the stories. But all I'm saying is, like, I just think that opinion to be incorrect, and I don't think it to be informed.
Oh, the sister said Mike a heavy hitter can't take a punch. Now his personal life, dude was a bit of an abuser. Do y'all agree with that?
I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't know.
Like, when we talking about boxing, not his life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all don't
I
never
don't
want to
know.
pay.
Let's
Y'all
not
don't never
start
want to pay
judging
attention to them
boxers
sisters.
outside
The
the
sisters
ring.
know about
We
these
talk
sports.
about it. We could talk about it, but just in this portion of it, like I'm just strictly talking about boxing.
I'm sorry.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This is why. This is why you can't
But
read.
go ahead, y'all. Back to the boxing conversation. Okay, we take out Larry Holmes. Now Briggs, not Briggs. The other guy,
Um,
one of them guys was 31-0 before he fought Mike Tyson.
Right.
um,
Right.
who? What's his name?
You find out who. Because
No,
you was the one that
it's in the
said
chat.
these
Hold
bums.
on.
I'm trying to find the bums.
Hold on. Somebody put it in the chat. Hold on.
So okay, so out of how many of that 50? You said he was 50-6. How many of that 50
Michael Spinks.
was
Michael Spinks was
notable? Yeah, that's I couldn't
Mike,
think of the
bro,
name.
listen. Mike. I already threw Mike Spinks out there too.
And,
That was
and yeah, you did. I said that.
trying to say.
Uh,
You
what? How old was Michael Spinks?
it doesn't even matter what you're saying, but because
You
what you're
don't.
trying to use, what you're trying to use is
Okay.
the class of boxer that Mike surpassed, and you can't do that, bro. So like what you're trying to do is put their skills up against Mike's skills, and you calling him overrated against a league of dudes who weren't ready for a motherfucker like Mike.
No, I'm
And
talking
when-
about the
that's what
old. I'm talking about the
your opinion.
boxers
I'm just talking
out
about
of
your
their
opinion.
prime.
So,
I'm talking about the boxers out of their prime that
Yeah.
Mike fight. Yeah, okay, you could say fought a Larry Holmes, a
no, we're
Michael.
taking Larry Holmes off the table.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're taking Larry Holmes off the table
Ted,
because
Ted,
of the
Ted,
same reason. The dude was
don't
old.
tell him nothing. Don't
He
tell him
wasn't.
nothing.
He was not in his prime.
He's judging Mike Tyson off of the fights he's seen as a kid, not about Mike boxing.
That's
You
what you said. I
know,
don't need you to make my narrative. I've seen all my fights as a kid. I've seen them as an adult as well.
here you go. But then how can you say these things? He's fighting the number one dudes and
I,
taking belts.
I'm not the only one saying these things. It ain't like I made this up.
Okay.
So what?
Hold on, hold
How
on, hold
many
on.
out of
Let
that
me get
50?
this. The problem is athletes
Hold on,
influence.
hold on.
Nah, let her get her John, because
I want to read that first comment first, and then we'll go to the next one.
he didn't duck anybody, bro.
Okay.
Like, and
Now
he lost when he lost. You know what I mean? Like, I
we'll
didn't.
go to the sister. What
I
the sister?
didn't. I didn't say duck anybody.
No, that was just a comment, Sutek.
Oh, no, that was just a comment. We was just reading.
Somebody
No,
in some comments had put that up.
Oh, okay.
quick statement. This is just barbershop talk. We're not professionals. I'm not a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to kick that out there. It's other way more legit boxing sources. We just talking shit.
Yeah, we just.
No. When I talk, I'm talking facts. I ain't talking.
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
you a
we are,
no,
man.
no,
We
no. He a
are.
fight. I mean, we kick facts. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I'm just saying certain shit's just.
Oh, Sutek. Sutek. You don't want to read this next one. You know what
What?
I'm saying?
You read it. Read it off of me.
The sister said Mike Tyson is the GOAT. Oh, y'all talking about. And sister Juju said Mike Tyson the GOAT. And sister
So
say he ain't that talking that stuff about Mike Tyson, man.
Tyson is the go over Ali, Frazier, uh, uh, what's my boy name? Mayweather.
Frazier,
He the goat over them
and
dudes.
So, and in your opinion, in a 10,
his
let's say heavyweight
wars.
boxer, in your top 10, what would Mike Tyson be in your top 10?
My top 10?
No, I'll ask Sutek first, and then I'm gonna go to you.
Probably down the list. Probably 8 or 9, 8, 9, 10, one of those.
What about you, TK? In your top 10?
Because I would have to think about my list, like off top.
What would he be at for you, TK? TK?
Tyson. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Where you at? There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, where he
Yeah,
at?
hear you? You hear Coach?
Me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. You can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear Coach. Yeah.
Oh, where he at in your top 10?
I said top 2.
He a top 2 in your heavyweight?
Who you got as number
if
one?
he ain't number one, he got.
So Hootie said,
Man, it just
ask
depends on the
Sutek,
fight.
do he think, he asked Sutek, do he think Mike would have watched them other guys if he didn't go to prison?
I don't know. He might have. He might have. Look, bro, I ain't saying Tyson wasn't a good fighter. I'm saying he was overrated. Motherfuckers put him as, like you said, number 1 or number 2. That's crazy to me.
Why is it crazy though? I don't
It's
agree with you.
It's so many other bosses with better resumes and better bosses overall.
Okay, name them.
I say Deontay Wilder better than him, and Deontay can't even
You're
fight.
fucking retarded. I don't even know what to talk
Wilder
about.
can't even fight.
Excuse my language about the retard. I mean, damn. God damn it. No, on some real shit.
Let me ask you this. Before we go to Wilder.
Nah, I'll just bullshit about the Wilder, but I definitely put a Mayweather over him. I put Ali over him. I put what's my Sugar Ray over him. I mean it's
talking about
so many.
heavyweights.
No, I'm talking about overall. People put him overall. Even heavyweights. Lennox is better. Uh, what's my boy name that I was just talking about? Holyfield is better. These are better boxers.
Who was Mike Tyson before Mike Tyson, man?
So
What do you mean?
Who was Mike Tyson? Like you know, we always have a past person to compare to the present person, or you know, to compare the styles. Who would be Mike Tyson before Mike Tyson in that heavyweight?
Uh, I don't know. That's a good question because he was
TK,
very unique.
TK.
Oh no, but see, there you go. There's my point right there. He was what? Very unique.
Very unique. Yeah,
Blaming him for that. No, but you're blaming him for that by saying he's
I'm not shitting on Mike though.
but
That's
you
I think you
are
got.
by
I
saying
think
he's
you think.
overrated. You are shitting on him,
No, I'm not.
bro. Like
Overrated is based on how the people rate them. So
Tiger.
it's not it ain't got nothing to do with Mike as a bad fighter. I never said that. I said from the jump that he was a good fighter.
That's the cop out.
Know something? Know who I would say, man?
No, that's the opinion.
Ooh, look at Ogun. Ogun.
Tiger
Ogun
Flower.
said Tiger Flower.
Right.
He tried to go. Ooh, Ogun pulled out the score. Oh, let me go.
Definitely did. Yo, we should bring up Tiger Flower.
We're gonna definitely bring up Tiger Flower, man, because when we talk about boxing, you can't talk about present fighters without talking about the past fighters. And shoot, since the brother brought it up, I'm gonna show. Let me show him on the screen.
Are you gonna bring him up?
Yeah, I'm gonna show him on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. For the
Yeah.
people that don't know, because I'm sure we're gonna talk about some people that a lot of people don't know.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Tiger Flowers, Theodore Tiger Flowers was an American professional boxer nicknamed the Georgia Deacon. He rose to prominence in the early 20th century, becoming the first African American world middleweight boxing champion after defeating Larry Gerbs to claim the title in 1926. And that's why Ogun brought him up, because he's from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say, I think that brother got roads and everything named after him in Georgia. I think Ogun was talking about it. But, you know, that's one of those nicknames, another one of those nicknames, the Georgia Deacon. Hey, that brother was good. Man, look at this picture, boy. Ooh, that joke was ugly.
Yeah, he definitely looked like you.
Ooh, that joke was ugly. Joker, man. Man, look at that man. Man, who can fight? He look like he can fight.
I got punched in the face 1,000 times.
Look at that man. That man look like he can fight, bro.
Oh shit! Look at his fucking kitchen.
Look at him, man. Look, that man look like he look like if you meet him, he can fight.
Yep.
Oh, to who to say what about Riddick Bowe, man?
Yeah, really, bro.
No, some man, not
I'm
some.
hot, bro, I'm losing out of my mind right now. I can't think of everybody.
I give Riddick Bowe his props for being a champion, man. I just didn't never get into the Riddick Bowe thing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not taking that away from that brother, because he did something that a lot of men couldn't do, and that's win that heavyweight title.
Mm-hmm. You think you just didn't like him because of how he was outside the ring?
No, it just I don't know, man. I just didn't get into the Riddick Bowe. I really did, man. And I guess too, cause you know, of course, he ran into Holyfield. You know, and Holyfield from the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But actually, I know Holyfield, bro. I know his family. I went to school with a couple of his brothers, a couple of his sons. I went to school with a couple of his sons.
Bro said they mix with ugly and cute.
Certified ugly. Certified ugly. Oh, and all of them lean with it, rock with it. But yeah, man. No, something I would say, man, to me, for his styles of fighting, and man, to me, I say, man, George Foreman, man.
He's the monster.
First Tyson before he was the Tyson before Tyson. Exactly. Me, his fighting style. because he didn't necessarily box. You know, he was overpowering a lot of guys.
Right.
And that power. So to me, that's who I say. To me,
And
was
that's what our whole argument was with the bull too. That's what you're trying to say, that you missed the boxing skill because he overpowered shit.
Nah,
yeah.
I know we got.
Come out with Tyson.
Yeah.
I fought with the peekaboo defense. You know what I'm saying? The nice head movement he got. That right hook.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I just
I
say
keep
because you know
talking. I'm doing something. Sorry.
you think about George Foreman, man. George Foreman, you know,
He's a monster, bro.
yeah, he was, man. I was looking at him and
That
what's
jab on George Foreman is just powerful.
yeah,
Punching
man,
down on your head.
man. He was
That
raising those
motherfucker look lazy too.
ground when he was
That
hitting.
American hammer punch. Nah, go ahead.
But
I'm
go
talking.
ahead, bro.
Nah, bro, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep talking.
No, I was just talking about how he was lifting Joe Frazier off the ground, man, when he was punching him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally see the pain in Joe Frazier, man, when he was getting hit.
You would you would try to bring up the nigga from Philly getting punched in the gut.
Philly had some great fight. At one time, that's what Philly was known for. The fight.
Philly was the box. It's just like it is now. It's some good
Yeah, you
fighters
know what
out
I'm
of Philly.
saying?
Yeah,
The
my boy.
only thing Philly known for now is four wheelers. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, he
You know
got
what?
boots. He got boots. Ain't he from Philly?
Mm-mm-mm. Hmm.
Who that?
Boots. Boots in it.
Man,
Is he from Philly, TK?
yes, but he's all right. He ain't better than fucking Bud or fucking bruh that I keep talking about. I'm sorry, I'm a little on Spence.
Yeah.
He gonna be somebody. They like the up and comings though. But back to you and your unpopular opinions. I ain't
What
letting you
about?
run, buddy. I ain't letting you run.
I'm right here.
Yeah, Boots is nice.
I
He's definitely somebody, Chauncey.
yeah. He
Let me
don't
not
play
underplay. Let
boots.
me not underplay his skills. Like he's definitely somebody. But I really want this Bud shit to jump off.
But in
TK,
Crawford.
you don't know about no James Tony.
And no
Know
song.
about no James Tony. No James out there.
I think the only reason they ain't mentioned James Tony because they, you know, talking about that heavyweight Mike Tyson. You know, a lot of people got different opinions on Mike Tyson, and you know, of course, they got different opinions on Tyson or it's his legacy.
I
But
think, yeah,
Mike,
no, I think Mike Tyson's still a Hall of Fame type of motherfucker though.
Yeah, he definitely a Hall of Fame. I just don't put him number one, number two. I don't put him in that first half of
Even
my
just in
top 10.
heavyweight, even just in the heavyweight division, you don't even got him up there.
Nah,
My
he'll be he'll still be in that second half. He'll be closer.
like and share, thumb up the video, all that good stuff. Open the tab.
Tony was one of the best inside fighters. Tony was just a fighter, period, man. Man, I was looking at a documentary on.
Yeah, he was. He was not. He was not to be tortured with.
Yeah, James Tony was like didn't even like train like the conventional
I said
boxing. He was
tortured.
like
Trifling.
put, you know, give me a spar. I just want to spar. That spar and fight. That's how cold blooded he was.
Right. And who you think's the greatest boxer ever? The both of y'all.
What are you
You got to
talking
take your
about?
notification now.
Nah, just
Yeah,
period. Who's your number one boxer? Who's your boxer?
but I mean, it varies on what you're talking about. So, what are you talking about? Resume, skill,
No,
all that.
we ain't gotta go that deep. Just who's your favorite fucking boxer? Nigga? Shit.
Who's my favorite?
Yeah.
Floyd.
Okay. And you, coach?
I already told you, man. I really don't. You know, it just depends, man, because he had so many
Oh my God!
great.
If you had to choose one boxer right now.
If I had to pick one boxer, man,
Mm-hmm.
mm, 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 mm,
Mm-hmm.
man, if I had to pick one boxer,
Yep.
Tom Monlu, man.
Okay. That was nice. I like that. I
And the
like
reason and the reason why
hmm
he was so dangerous that none of the white champions would want to fight him.
Exactly.
None of the white champions, like at the time, was like, no, we're not gonna fight him. Ain't no black man finna fight us. The sister said, my favorite boxer is that nigga that wear black. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. So we just gonna mention female boxers. And Wolf was a monster, the Mike Tyson of the women division. No, some that's no some that's a great point.
I ain't gonna hold you.
When men talk about boxing, they never bring up female boxers. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
and Wolf was
ain't
the
gonna hold you.
and Wolf. And if bro would have stuck with her, he would have been somebody too. He just wanted to be his own man.
Man, what? Nah, I'm sorry, man, but I got to go to Layla Ali, man. Layla Ali was nice.
She had like what, 6 fights?
Um, George Foreman daughter was nice.
How many fights she had? 3.
Oh,
It was
I
4
don't know.
fights. They ain't had no real careers, and Wolf was better than both of them.
Oh my God, bro. So my favorite boxer of all time is Oscar De La Hoya, especially when he wore the lingerie. Oh my God.
With the boxing gloves around the top.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay then. Look at Chauncey. Hey, there you go, Chauncey. Throw him up.
she's nice. She nice.
Everybody was scared of that chick, even Ali.
Yeah,
I'm about to check her out.
she's mean. She's mean, but she's an MMA fighter now or some shit.
Well, let me ask you this, man, because
Yeah.
I got to. We talk about all these. What would you put the Klitschko brothers in that top 10?
Oh man, they
Would
up.
you put them in the top 10?
I would. I would. They that one too dominated the shit for like 10 years. You can't front on. You can't front on them. I think that they reigned because Lennox retired, and then what I mean he went out on top of his shit. I think that's the only reason why they got that shit. And then the division got weak, and they could fight at home. They just beat up a bunch of motherfuckers that wasn't training for real. They couldn't get no exercise or figure out how to fucking beat that one too until the young bull kept losing for a second.
Sue Ted, what you think?
I agree. It's the same shit. I put him at maybe 9 or 10, right after Tyson, because they the same shit. They fought a bunch of bombs.
What y'all think about Lennox Lewis?
Tyson,
Granted, Lennox Lewis is in my top 3 heavyweight champions.
yeah, he's arguably
Yeah.
up there all the time.
Lennox Lewis, man, is one of the most non-talked about great heavyweight champions that fought in that division.
It's because he was polite.
And he did it with sweet science.
Yeah, he definitely would outbeat.
He didn't do no pseudoscience. He
Nah.
did.
Yeah, he's a boxer.
He was a big heavyweight that knew how to box.
Mhm.
He was a big heavyweight that knew how to box, and I love it. I ain't no lie, man. Lennox Lewis got to be like in my top 5 heavyweight.
Ever.
He
Yeah,
definitely in my top 5.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
up
Yeah,
there.
he's my top 5, man.
Depending on who's fighting, because he was nice, bro. He definitely was skilled.
I think you put him against
You
any of
think he
those.
was the most skilled big bull?
Who that? Lennox?
Yeah.
I do outside of Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's just because even though he was heavyweight, he could go rounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can go the distance.
Right. And he had a high kill.
Somebody would break it. He got knocked out by a crackhead.
He did. He did. He got cocky. But that happened to a motherfucker. He probably got that fat ass check and was like, fuck this crackhead. Set it on and sipped tea and went in there and got his ass whooped. What's your favorite knockout, Sutek? Oh, he ran off. Is he out for the count?
He got his mic on mute.
Oh, shit. Let me stop talking shit. What up, Vyasa?
So man, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Sugar Ray Robinson's the greatest fighter ever. I just want to throw my opinion out there.
Sugar Ray. Can't forget Sugar Ray.
Yeah, he's the greatest boxer.
So you put Sugar Ray over the Brown Bomber?
The Brown Bomber, knowing what I know now, yes.
Shit, why is the laptop showing cameras? Because Bossa, you on the wrong show, but you ain't boxed in with TK. You boxed in with Mimi.
Pernell Whitaker. He brought up Sweet Pizzle. That was weird just now.
Yeah, Bossa. If you got Kevin Samuels on, but you ain't boxed in with TK, man.
That's hold on. Sweet Pea Zane's favorite boxer. What'd you think of Sweet Pea, Coach?
I mean, he did what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
You think Sweet Pea is what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't taking that away from him, man. But I mean, I just unless you bring it up, you know what I'm saying? She said, "Let me find out." Oh my God! He said, "What about
why?
Farrakhan?
He a boxer.
You can't lose his second fight to a white dude talking about greatest of all time, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." But I heard y'all, it was crazy. He from Oklahoma. Okay then.
Who from Oklahoma?
I think he's saying Sweet
Hey, Jerry McClellan is one of the best knockout artists of all time.
You think so, man?
One thing for sure, there's a lot of I tell everybody that. I tell them she be talking about.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, I think Sutek in the background.
What they over there trying to
They ain't
move
say his favorite boxer, Roy Jones Jr., baby from the down south. Y'all must have forgot.
Nah, you got to stick with boxing.
Definitely was a whack rapper.
White boy whoop Young Pharaoh. Go back and look at the fights on YouTube. You'll see that. You see a white dude whooping Young Pharaoh.
Oh man, pull that up.
You'll see a white dude whooping Young Pharaoh.
A white dude whooping Young Pharaoh in a real boxing match?
Yeah, the MMA stuff. He be doing the MMA.
Oh man, fuck all of that. We talking boxing.
The kickboxing, whatever, but.
And he lost. Remember when Sticky Fingers lost to the white boy?
Man, say Roy Jones was trash. Oh my God.
Who said Roy Jones was trash?
Hogan Bowler.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Brother said that pseudo tech come with any facts yet. I had to leave for a minute. Oh my God.
Yeah, everything I said was a fact.
Man,
Jeremy Campbell would be one of the greatest.
Yeah. Knockout artist ever. Yeah. But hold on. Why y'all still fighting?
His album was not. James the Grim Reaper Roper is the GOAT.
Hey, you can't get roasted from the panel too.
Keep it boxing. You gotta talk about boxing. His album was not him. I'm agreeing with that. But that album's garbage. I hated his rap career too. And did you see him bouncing in the video? It was all weird. He did the first, like, what's that dance that Nelly and them did? He's like the first chicken head bounce. Electricity spitting the bars.
Who is? I don't know. I might have missed. Who is James Roper, man? I might have missed somebody, man. James Roper to go. Who is that? Y'all know who James Roper is?
His name doesn't pop right in my head.
I
I'm sorry.
don't know. Out of all the boxes I know, I don't remember that.
I have to be saying some off
You
the
know,
wall.
man. And Viasa probably talking about a movie or something, man.
Oh shit! Yes, he is. He talking about the fucking Diggstown.
Who?
Diggstown. He's a dickhead. Yeah, you know what? Put the link in for him for that. I should clothesline him.
Y'all need to get hyped. Y'all sound like dry like y'all want to be on.
Yeah.
Oh, like y'all don't want to be. Okay, then. Izzy Berlimonov, he don't understand none of the questions. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm part in the club to Roy Jones music. That's from the Great White Hype. Oh my god, man. I knew Vasa, man. Oh
It's
my
why
god.
you can't. I can't look. I thought it was Diggstown.
Y'all think Roy Jones will BS? Man, he said switching weight class messed up his body. Ain't no way Antonio Top knocked him out twice by mistake.
Right.
He lost
Shit.
This man talking about James Roper. Man, I ought to strike Vasa for that, man.
Yeah.
You cutting that weight hurt his career. Yeah, man. Speaking of Roy Jones,
I
man,
said that. I said he shouldn't drop.
I still said, and I said it early in the show when I STK, who was something like the fastest fighters. I said Roy Jones was one of the fastest fighters to get in the ring, man. And
I agree, but like, you know, I got an opinion about Roy.
Go ahead, speak your opinion, bro.
I just think he was an athlete that could box. I don't think he was a boxer. I just think that he used his athletic skill to do like to watch. Yo, y'all gonna have to set up another little argument.
Anyway, man, talk about Roy Jones.
The sidelines right there.
Talk about Roy Jones. Oh my God. No.
The Danny Green John.
Hold on.
He was exciting as shit to watch though. Like I think he's a better boxer than a lot of other boxers. I just don't think that. I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying.
As soon as it did,
He's saying he was an athlete, man, that just like to he was an athlete
that can box. Like, all right, so you know what I mean? To me the threat with Mayweather, right? One, he's an athlete. One, he is probably the most. He has the highest. Excuse me. He has the highest boxing IQ that we've seen, and he has the most boxing skill. Like that's just like a triple threat, bro. He literally can do everything you could do and whatever the fuck he wants. And Roy was the same way until he was no longer able to keep up with the athletic ability. You see what I'm saying? This guy got punched in the face, and then he just kept getting punched in the face.
Well, I'm. Let me share my screen, man, because I like to bring up some sources. You know, when Negroes get their opinions, you know what I'm saying?
It is an opinion.
I got to bring up the source, man, because you know what I'm saying. According to the Wiki article,
the Wiki,
Roy Jones, American former boxing commentator, blah blah blah. Roy Jones competed in boxing from 1989 to 2018 and held multiple world championships in four weight classes, including titles in middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. And it's the only boxer.
I think he's dope. Stop us.
Let me get me off.
Let me get me off.
Hey, don't cut me off. Let me get me. After I source up. I source up.
Yo, but look, all right.
No, ain't no look. Let me finish.
Go hard.
He said he was just an athlete. He didn't really know how to box. World championships in 4 weight classes: middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. It's the only boxer.
He could not box.
The only boxer in history to start his professional career at light middleweight
as a rapper
and go on to win a heavyweight title. As an amateur, he represented.
He beat Ruiz, bro. Cut it
He
out.
represented the United
He
States.
beat Ruiz,
in
bro.
the,
Cut it out.
no, let me finish. Let me finish. In 1988, Summer Olympics win a silver medal in light middleweight division after one of the most controversial decisions in boxing history. Jones is considered by many to be one of the best boxers of all time, pound for pound, and left his mark in the sports history when he won the WBA heavyweight in 2003. So now they'll
Apparently,
about him just being
I am
athlete.
apparently Coach didn't
no.
forget.
Back to your
Coach
opinion.
didn't forget.
Back to your opinion of him just being an athlete and not being able to box. I just proved that Roy Jones was a boxer and was a tremendous boxer. So come with some facts and don't come with your opinion. Next, your turn. Your turn.
Coach didn't forget.
Your turn. Your turn.
Your turn.
That's right. Your turn. Let's go.
Okay. Did he get punched in his face after he turned 40?
Okay. You talking about though? You said that Roy Jones.
Hold on.
Athlete.
I'm about to show you right now.
Go ahead, brother.
Right now. I'm about to show you right now.
My cousin is the best boxer at UPS.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zay. Bubble note. Thank you.
Show that.
Thank you.
Show that.
Pound for pound, Roy is top 10 of all time.
Absolutely.
TK hated because he wanted to be Roy Jones. Drop the balls on him, Coach. Thank you.
Show my shit.
I am. Wait a minute. Let me let these comments go through, brother. They don't have sound effects.
Ah, damn.
TK man, because Roy Allen came out. Let me show you something. There's your source, man. There you go, Putin. As I already said, Roy Jones had dual citizenship in U.S. and Russia. What that got to do with him?
Because he was on the juice the whole time.
What that got to do with him being a great boxer?
Because he was on the juice with Russia the whole time.
Huh?
Yeah, he was on steroids.
And what that got to do with him being a great?
If he wasn't on steroids, he wouldn't have been great. This is me hating.
Wait a minute, man.
He got his juice from Putin. He was on steroids the entire time. Yes.
Hey, man, you making my COVID act up. Man, you making my COVID act up, man. Stop, man.
No, that's a complete fabrication, folks. I don't want to put that on the Bulls' name for real.
The brother said
I was completely incorrect.
He showed a picture with Putin and said the reason we want to use some steroids in Russia.
Yeah.
Y'all my God, man. That's what I'm talking about, Zane. Roy won so much he thought he could rap. That's how great he was. That's how great Roy won so much and was so dominant at the time that he thought he could rap.
I'm gonna use the Sutek excuse. That he fought bums.
Do I need to go and pull that up?
Nah, not at all.
I'm gonna say, baby. I
know he did. He went to war. He's a motherfucking monster.
Shoot. All thing I'm saying.
But now, all right. So all right. So here's the. I'm gonna use another boxer against him.
Because wait a minute, let me say this.
No, because
go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
What I'm saying is an opinion, and I agree with that. That is just my opinion. But if we compare his career to Bernard Hopkins, and we talking about the skill of boxing, who was better and who lasted longer?
Bernard Hopkins. But wait a minute, didn't Roy Jones beat Bernard Hopkins?
He did, and I'm gonna give him that. Who can box better?
How many divisions?
Hold on. Let me take away my evidence of the How
many divisions did Bernard Hopkins win?
Oh man. You got that part, but okay. So now, all right.
So, you just said you.
Hold on, no. But because Roy Jones is such a great boxer, he should have lasted as long.
He did, bro. He lasted.
Bro, he was fighting fucking trailer barnyard burners.
The man fought in the Olympics, man, and won a silver medal, bro.
No,
They
we're
cheated.
talking about at the end, bro. We're talking about longevity because of
Oh, we
boxing
talking about the
skill.
end. Everybody always want to talk about the end of a boxer's career when they don't done greatness.
And Bernard got beat up by the white boy at the very end, and we knew now that his boxing skill no longer could compete. But it happened to Roy first. That's all I'm saying. You're saying that he's such a.
Go ahead.
Is Victor starting stuff?
Victor's been victorious.
Yeah. What you say? He's been victorious in.
Oh, I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
You talk about my boy. Anybody see?
Now listen. I can't listen. What I said was completely my opinion, and he lynched me with facts.
I'm just gonna say this right here. I always know guys that's above that Mason-Dixon line because when it comes to Southern fighters, they have a certain bias, and one of the bias is Roy Jones was just a bunch of hype. No,
I didn't say he was a bunch of hype. Not one time.
Well, you saying he was just an athlete, not a boxer.
When his athleticism ran out, so did his boxing skill.
No,
that was all I was saying.
Time caught up with him. When time caught up with him, he did what a lot of great boxers do: fight past their time, and he caught up with him.
You're right. I agree. Past his time.
Man.
And was Bernard's time past him when Roy was done?
Well, no. Wait a minute now. Because unlike Roy Jones.
Oh God, hold on. Let's make the fight. I'm agreeing. Hey, coach, you win this one. Hold on, let's make the fight. Sutek, you want to battle the bull on boxing?
You know, like you in boxing.
Coach, you know you a fighter, and me and you gonna argue for real. And these two, because I just body beat, the bull up on the show. And I'm trying to
wait a minute, who you beat up?
Sutek. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help him get right back out there.
You gotta take that Sutek.
Ain't that what they say? You gotta throw him right back out there to get his confidence back.
Oh my God. Sutek, man, you gotta take
the link for victors.
You gotta debate. You gotta do comment section. Oh my God.
Quick jump.
You can't tell like no boxing, man. And see, man, that's what I love about boxing. And the reason why I love the boxing, I'm glad you had the idea boxing with TK, because a lot of times we mix our opinions
absolutely
of the boxer up with the facts of the boxer.
Super.
And a lot of times you have to bring out those facts. And you have to bring out that ooh-wah, pop, 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 pop. You know
what you bring?
You have to bring out that
ooh-wah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's when you get this, spraying them bullets, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I swear to God, do the sound effect again.
Pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me hold on, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, it ain't. Hold on, that's the wrong thing. Oops, my bad. But let me get it.
Sutek said Tyson's overrated. Biasa, but I know what you was trying. To play.
I ain't got it no more. I thought I had it. It's all good. It's all good. But either way, man, we had to come with some facts. But I always know those above the Mason-Dixon line when we talking about boxers, because you know what I'm saying. They always talk about the Southern boxer is overrated. Next, you'll tell me Holyfield wasn't a real fighter.
The fuck,
you know what I'm saying?
I would never say no shit like that. Holyfield was a goddamn animal.
You know what I'm saying? So say Silva is my favorite fighter. You talking about Anderson Silva?
Yeah, I think she.
Like the MMA fighter, something with the MMA on it. Are you talking about Anderson Silva?
What happened to Sue Tezu? You want to battle? The Bull Vicky? Victoria Felder.
Yeah, I want a 20
Victoria's.
piece hot wing lemon pepper spring and apple cream. Ooh, that brother say he want 20 piece. I had church of chicken fried over. Yeah, Susan talking about Anderson Silva, man. I know you don't look at MMA TK, but
I know who Anderson Silva is though.
yeah, he was great, man, until he kicked the dude and broke his leg.
Right.
Fight.
When the nigga that was jumping across the ring leading with the knee, right?
Say what now?
He was leading with the knee, Brazilian jiu-jitsu or some shit.
Yeah, no, he was kicking the dude. He was trying to kick the dude in the thigh, and it just so happened his shin met with the dude's leg and broke in piece.
Mm-hmm. How'd that turn out?
I'm in transit. I ain't know that. I didn't know that. I ain't appreciate that information, man.
But how'd it turn out? How long? How long has it been?
I don't know, bro. I didn't even know he started boxing.
I ain't either.
Mm.
My whole boy loves this dude. Like, he's into that MMA shit. Bruh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Submission Master. She be wild.
Yeah, like I said, man, he a great. Now he a great.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. Like I know about the bull Anderson.
But yeah, man. Now what I tell you what, man. Since you talking about
no, listen, hold. We are not. I'm not like you. You's a fucking wood cutting ex beat your ass type of motherfucker in the ring.
No, man, I'm talking about boxing, man.
Oh yeah, boxing. Yeah, me neither. You know what I mean? I'll stand on the side of the ring and call the police.
I'm talking about boxing, man. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? What the great boxers, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Right now, man.
Right now. Juju was a Golden Gloves true story. Post that.
Uh-oh. Trust me, I'm Oh my God, man. Oh my God.
All right. We're about to have to start wrapping this up. Sutek then went to sleep in the corner with his cut, man.
Oh, what's up, man? Well, let's wrap it up, man. You know what I'm saying? The show, man. How often are you gonna do? Tell the people, how often you gonna do the box then with TK and you know what I'm saying, so they can know when to come back. It seemed like we had a nice little audience. A lot of people.
This is definitely something we could do again. I'll try to do this like once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks, man. Nobody gonna come on every 2 weeks, man. Man, you gotta get on a better schedule, man. What you talking
about? Is that too long or like once a month?
Every week, man. You gotta do an every week show, man. You're gonna be talking about boxing, man. You got.
All right. I'll be on every Saturday with this. Just talking. Just keep in mind, this is barbershop talk. I'm not a professional. Don't go getting beat up thinking my opinion is the shit.
See, that's the difference between you, bro.
Hold up.
I'm gonna talk the facts. I'm gonna give you my opinion, but I'm gonna give you them facts.
Now we could go hard on the facts. I was chilling.
That's it. I ain't studying that barbershop.
I was trying to make the show because I knocked Sutek out so quick. He done ran off.
Oh my God. I know you hear that, Sutek. The man said he TKO'd you, man.
His boy in the corner like he was an animal rock. He's going to devour you, rock.
Wait a minute, man. Hold on, keep talking for a minute, man. Keep talking.
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah,
he over there. He bleeding out the mouth right now. You ain't that a smelling salt.
Oh my God!
Trash till he come back Saturday night post fights. Look at it, yeah, Zane. You can get on here and talk trash too, cause
man. Hey, man. Anybody know something, bro? Anybody that that know what they? I mean, you ain't got to know what you're talking about. You come with your opinion.
No. Listen. Let's not listen. We gonna all have opinions. I don't want to shy anybody away. Like, if you like boxing, you're an enthusiast, or you just like watching people get beat up. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Yeah, I got some clips in the cut. I just didn't want to go crazy. I thought Sutek was gonna have some stuff, but it was like going into the gym. I was like, oh man, I thought we was going Friday night lights this thing, but you know how it is. I thought bring your team next time, like all of them.
Hold on, man. Before you go, man, I got to play this, man. It wouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If y'all see what that brother said, he said, throw in the towel, throw in the towel. The brother said, throw in the towel, man, throw in the towel. But wait a minute, the brother say, will it be boxing or all combat sport? No, we can
Well,
know something.
I'll talk more about combat sports.
Yeah, we can talk about all combat. You know, it'll be mainly boxing. But you know, if y'all want to throw some MMA and all that stuff in there, we can. I know about that too. So, you know. But I'm gonna say this right here, man. If you're gonna come on the show, if you're gonna you know, make sure you have your facts to back you up. You know, make sure you come with your sources, your primaries. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You act up, you get knocked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who is that, man?
That's Will Cotton, Joe Lewis.
Joe Lewis, he's have received bad too.
That wasn't him. That's yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah.
That being said, man, I want to just say I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate everybody who came in, everybody who tripped out with us. I know TK, dude. This is for TK first show, people. If y'all notice when we do our shows with the Black Brown Table, TK be all quiet. He don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But he actually
first off, man, I'm boring. Let me just
appreciate you coming on, Sutek. I want you to come back on, brother, please. And you know, let's do it again, man. This boxed in with TK.